episode really felt like the old movies, you know.
What are you going to do with your shares when you get back? Buy your wife something nice, I bet. Kid, when I left, my wife used to be one. She looks like my grandmother now. It's not the work. It's 65 years of your life equals a quarter of a share. I think I need too much.
More than what you think.
The wrench. Freak you out big down there. You better not throw up. Pass me that goddamn wrench, come on.
Look at that picture. This episode is so well edited and filmed. It's really one step further than the others. Again, no cheap fading transitions.
I should be able to rig a Geiger counter too.
Ta-da!
Oh my god.
Yep.
What? Oh my god. She's loose. Who?
The eye. Ice.
We have to go. Right now.
Under, we saw it.
We have to seal the door. We'll deal with this later.
And this thing is, tell me, it's right in front of you. You can't see it. What? Just because the computer says a cryo pot is full doesn't mean it is.
What? It's one of them?
There it is.
One's supposed to be...
Who?
One's supposed to be... asleep. The girl?
Resolving. Recover files.
Okay.
65 years, and all the risk that we took, and it amounts to the eggs in my woman's eyes. For what, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop you there because I don't care.
Cavalier?
Let me bottom line this thing. If the specs you send are right,
You're the saboteur.
landing the ship in my kingdom. You're about to be the richest man in whatever cousin marrying shithole valley you fuck cows in.
I want him to die. You can do that now, right, Mr. Cavalier?
You bring me these creatures and you're gonna go to the top of the list with a bullet.
What if I don't survive the crash?
Well, that would suck for you, wouldn't it?
That's it. You have your guy. You decided, you know, you're motivated. He left?
Or anything.
Inspector Fish, saboteur.
Yep.
As we pretending to be cryo police moves, I should be able to be kids started puking up blood.
See these dots goes up and down, is that just a track? They're lining them in artery.
Look at the probe. We can do an upper GI scan.
No time. I need to open him up. Stop the bleeding.
They didn't understand.
What is
He's there.
It's ticks. They're ticks!
We need to seal that room.
I'm gonna try to remove one.
No!
No,
Nobody asked
you shouldn't.
You want to lead, then lead. Tell them to stop. Look, back off. The lady's the captain. It's her call.
You should get out, the two of you.
Dr. Ricky, what are you doing?
Saving his fucking life.
And that's it, you're done. You should have done it sooner. They are not the creatures. Yup, yup, yup. That's a good camera traveling. This episode is the best one of the season 1. I was like, maybe it's like that with the episode 1. No, it's the best one. Everything is amazing and nothing is maybe a little bad. Nothing.
Calling the cleaning team to figure out how to shift our trajectory. Shmuel, go to the engine room, transfer all functions to the bridge. Clem and I will wake up the remaining crew. Go with Shmuel. Captain. I'm taking command of this ship.
You should have done it sooner.
Emma can use the electric rounds. We can't afford to hurt the specimens.
Oh no, you're gonna enter into the lab where we have the ice. Who are you gonna attack? You got it. That's it. You had your saboteur.
You can't stop it. Someone. They want the monsters. Here they come.
So, really, I'm thinking of it. It means that since the beginning, the Cavalier Boy planned all of that. To take the cargo from that ship, you know, by killing all of the people on that ship, making it land on his territory, all of that. Oh no! The sound you had left. Oh, you're losing it. Fifi. Just behind you. Mais putain! This episode is so well done! Give an hug to Fifi. Ah, you can run fast? Faster than Fifi? Me playing to Alien Isolation, like really? Just hiding and hiding again. You are hiding poorly.
Jill! Where's Murrow? Jill! We have to stay the door.
The eyes? You have the eye? Oh wow. Fifi on one side, the eye on the other side. And Fifi is mad because it can't get her. You want to open that door? Are we sure of that?
It's dead.
She's not dead?
Bring it up.
You're calling Fifi. The eye is the brain! That eye is the fucking brain of the creatures team squad. I love everything which is happening. Bah non. You're attacking it? You called it, but to fight with it. protecting us. Like, so maybe sooner you were really trying to protect that woman. That I can be your pet. Okay, that we saw it. So you know also that it's Cavalier who provoked all of these incidents, and you didn't say it to your boss. That's your boss.
I'm glad you came in. Know the survivors?
Ah, we're back in prison time.
My grandmother was very fond of you, you know.
Grateful.
It's,
She had no reason to take me in, for old boy with a palsied arm begging in the street. I told her I'd bring the specimens home, and I will. And then I'll kill the one called Cavalier.
He agreed to arbitration. We meet tomorrow. Maybe the lawyers can fix this.
Unless lawyers mean soldiers, we're gonna have to do this my way.
Whatever he wants, yes.
okay. This episode was the best one of the entire season so far. For sure, the first episode was cool because it introduced us everything, you know, all of the story, and we felt like, that's Alien, I recognize the mood, I recognize the things, and it feels good to be there. But in fact, this one is a true homage to the franchise, to the old movies, to everything that we love, we appreciate, you know, into the Alien movies. For sure the creatures, but also to be inside of a ship, to have a lot of scenes which are about the crew discussing, you know, together, but in fact it's helping to build the tension and to see them beginning to understand that they're about to die and to understand everything. Like, this episode is amazing for that. It's amazing also for how it's done on screen. No fucking fading transitions, not between scenes, but inside of the same scene. Thank you for that. And in fact, how it was edited and done on screen, it was amazing. We had several moments with good ideas, you know, behind the camera, with the traveling like that on the body, with a few pictures which were really cool, playing with the lights and everything. For sure, for the story, it was well written because we have the saboteur, we have Fifi, but we have also the eye. Was he trying to warn that woman or not? And in fact, at the end, it's fighting Fifi. Like, we have really a lot of good ideas. I didn't even talk about, you know, these creatures, the baby creatures inside of the water and then inside of that guy. Like, we have so many good ideas for how it's written. Even, you know, to discover the saboteur, at first we are trying to imagine who from the team can be that saboteur, and in fact maybe it's someone else, maybe someone that we already know. Me, I imagined something like that, and in fact no, it was someone inside of that team that we never saw, but in fact we was hiding like he was asleep, but it was not. Like, that's so cool. This episode, for how it's written, for how it's done on screen, it's so cool. I'm glad that we have a full episode about that, because it's simplifying, you know, the joy and the excitement to have an episode like that, so well done, so well written, and again, which is such a good homage to the Alien movies, at least the old ones. I'm glad also because I felt a little not frustrated but disappointed when during the episode 1 we had a few flashbacks of what happened inside of that ship, and I thought that in fact we would never see it. And please go watch again, you know, my reactions to that moment, and also into the review I said that's weird, they put all of that money creating these scenes, you know, we can see that they really created these moments, made them, you know, we could see, you know, during these little flashbacks that it was actual scenes, but we're not gonna see them really fully. They spend time and money for creating these scenes, but we're not gonna see more. I was disappointed and I said that it was weird. So in fact, it's logical that we have these scenes fully shown on screen, you know, and that we have really something about it, but a full episode about it, that's more than what I could have imagined and what I could have wished for. That's so fucking cool. I love it fully. Murrow, the guy playing Murrow is playing so great, he's so intense, he's so present, you know, on screen. When he is on screen, all of our eyes are on him, and not only because he's the character that we know, you know, from the other episodes, and we know that he's gonna be the only one to survive. Not because of that, but truly because, yes, he has that presence on screen which is different and which is really shining, in fact. Oh fuck, I love this episode so much! An entire episode about that ship and how the creatures escaped, all of that. In fact, 3 creatures escaped. Fifi for sure at first, the xenomorph, the eyes, and also the little parasites. That eye, you know, when it did that, you know, on the thing, I was like, is it trying to warn that lady, or is it trying to occupy her while his little friends are trying to escape? I was not sure of it. So then when we had that eye inside of, you know, the mechanician? I don't know how to say it. Bon. I was like, oh fuck, that's it. In fact, not at all. You're someone bad and you're attacking her right there. In fact, it was not attacking her. It was doing that, you know, on the door, fighting with Fifi, you know, through the door, but it didn't kill the girl, you know, the new captain girl, Zevari or Zavari, I can't remember. You know, I was surprised that she was not dead when Murrow entered, and in fact it's really because that eye didn't try to kill her at all. It was trying to attack Fifi, the xenomorph. After that, you know, when it made that sound, I was like, ah, but that's it. In fact, not at all. You're calling your friends. In fact, you're the brain, you know, of that squad of creatures. And in fact, not at all. In fact, that eye then, you know, intervened to fight Fifi. So that eye is truly on our side, trying to defend us. First, it tried to warn the lady into the lab. Then, it tried to defend Zevari against Fifi. I think that the fact that that lady talked to it, to the eye, considered it, and the fact that that eye has a real brain and we can see it, feel it, you know, that it's looking at people, it's analyzing them, that eye truly intervened to save us. It's on our side. That eye can be truly a pet when Fifi clearly not. But that, I'm not sure that Wendy understood it yet. Wendy needs to talk with that eye. That eye is gonna tell her everything that she needs to know about what happened on the ship and all. Oh, what happened on the ship, in fact, it's due to the Cavalier boy who hired that one, you know, to be the saboteur. So in fact, the Cavalier boy, since the beginning, prepared something to sabotage the ship, so the ship would land, you know, come on his territory and he would get the cargo. That Cavalier boy not only knew everything since the beginning, but orchestrated everything since the beginning. But again, the fact that Murrow didn't say it to his boss, that the Cavalier boy is behind everything since the beginning, maybe he's gonna say it into the next episode. Apparently we're gonna have a meeting between the big heads, you know. Apparently it's for a meeting, you know, to find compromises and all. Something which is weird. I don't think that the Cavalier boy wants to make any compromise. He wants to keep these creatures. We know about it. Now that we know that he's at the origin of everything even more, but even before that, it was clear that he didn't want to make any compromises, even with lawyers involved. So clearly, that transaction, that deal is not gonna happen for several reasons. Maybe also because Murrow is gonna try to intervene and to kill him first. Murrow, is he gonna take that opportunity of that deal to have his egg, one egg, you know, coming? The Cavalier Boy is gonna come to that meeting, so maybe he can convince, so maybe he can have, you know, that lost boy to work for him, to find a way to come, and to find a way to have one of the eggs on the ship taking, you know, the Cavalier Boy to the meeting. Oh, could be something. I loved so much this episode. I loved it so much. Tell me that you loved it as much as I did. Tell me that you felt it, you know, like the old movies, and you appreciated it. You saw everything that I saw. Really, all of the homage to it. And no matter what, that it was so good, because it's everything that we are expecting coming from an Alien product, you know, show or movie. And I'm not saying that I want the entire show, season, you know, to look like that. Not at all. I understood what they want to do with this season, with this show, with the kids inside of the droids, and with that island. Like, I understood that, and I think that it's really cool ideas. But it felt so good when it's like that. But for me, they can do the same with the island, you know, the island can be the ship. Do you understand what I mean? We can have that at some point on that island. All of what we had during this episode. And clearly, I think that this episode was also so good, because for how it was done, edited, we had no cheap things, like, you know, the fading transitions, but also other little things that can feel a little cheap. Not at all. Right there, everything was so well done. It was almost scholar, you know, for... They applied the things which are functioning into the Alien movies. And I'm saying that it's color because in the sense that they really took the book, you know, the Bible, the Alien Bible, and they followed all of the rules, you know, all of the things right on it. They didn't do anything bad, anything extra. It was perfect. I loved it. Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right now. Tell me that you loved it as much as I did, please. I'm not crazy with that. Okay, it's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.